hardwood, and we're about to get ready for the national anthem.
Good evening and
coming up.
welcome to St. Anthony's High School for tonight's varsity game between the Chaminade Flyers and your St. Anthony's Friars. Fans, at this time we'd ask you to stand as St. Anthony's senior Jack Darby will lead us in prayer, followed by the singing of our national anthem.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Let us pray. Father, may this evening pledge of our service to you bring you glory and praise. For our salvation you looked with favor on the lowliness of the Virgin Mary. Lead us to the fullness of the salvation you have prepared for us. We ask this through our Lord Jesus Christ, your Son, who lives and reigns with you in the Holy Spirit, one God, forever and ever. St. Francis, pray for us. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen.
Fans, at this time, we'd ask you to please again once rise, as we will do a moment of silence to remember Kobe Bryant, who tragically passed away this Sunday along with his daughter Gianna and 7 others in a helicopter crash in Los Angeles area, California. Let's remember a moment of silence for Kobe. Thank you. And now, fans, let's introduce tonight's starting lineup. First from the visitors from Chaminade. At guard junior number 12, Cooper Francis. At guard senior number 10, Matt Coletti. At guard senior number 3, Joe Durkin.
Jared Valluzzi back here alongside Alex Rocco. Starters being introduced here. And Alex, a complete showdown. St. Anthony's and Chaminade, moments away from tip. And Alex, both of these teams have one stud in particular.
Yeah, those studs are Andre Snowdy for St. Anthony's and Kieran Doney for Chaminade. First, I'd like to talk about Dre. Excellent player. He's really stepped up his game this year, averaging 24 points, doing it all on offense, making plays. And then Doney for Chaminade last year averaged 18 points, 8 rebounds, and this year has stepped up to 26 points, really playing well, and he's got this Flyers offense rolling.
Yeah, Kieran Doney averaging over 25 points per game, getting to 26. But it's not just him in this offense. They hit 13 threes in their last game against St. John the Baptist. A lot of shooters on this Flyers team.
Yeah, as you said, Chaminade features a team that is deadly from deep. Seniors Joe Guttering, Matt Coletti, and Cooper Francis can all hit from beyond. Surrounding Doney with those players that can hit the three makes this offense very dangerous.
Yeah, and the St. Anthony's defense, though, on the other hand, has been excellent all season long. They held a really talented Holy Trinity team to 52 points in a very tough victory. So what does the Friars defense really have to do here to slow the Chaminade offense down?
Well, they just got to stick with their guys on the three. I'm looking at a player like Tristan Correa, who's played great defense all year long, and Louis Stallone, who's manned the paint. Those two players are going to be key for the Friars on the defensive side of the ball.
A couple minutes away from tip-off here, and Jalik Gaines Wyatt, the sophomore point guard, down with an injury, but it looks like in place for him starting tonight, Dakari Thomas.
Yeah, Dakari Thomas has really made great strides this year. Features great athleticism, and he's an excellent player.
It's going to be Stallone and Pizzangrilla for the Flyers tipping off. And here we go, tip won by Stallone, and the Friars will start out with possession. And here's Andre Snody. Snody over to Stallone. Stallone, now here's Dakari Thomas. Back to Stallone. Stallone mishandling it, it goes out of bounds, and Chaminade will take over. As Dorney inbounds, it's Joseph Guttering, who has been excellent from three-point range all season long. And here's Pizzangrilla. Over to Coletti. And here's Kieran Dorney being guarded by Tristan Correa. Here's a big matchup. Dorney driving with the left, off the backboard and in. 2-0 Flyers. And here's Dakari Thomas. Thomas to Stallone. Stallone with the jump shot. That one rattles in. Friars tie the game at 2. Now quick the other way is Chaminade, as here's Coletti. Now Kieran Dorney. Dorney being clamped up by Correa. And the Friar fans love that. Here's Stallone, picks up his dribble. Pass to Garvey. Garvey for 3. That one's short. Rebound by Francis. Now Flyers moving down the court real quickly here. And here's Guttering. Guttering, good pass inside to Dorney. Over to Cooper Francis for 3. That one well short. Here's Garvey in the far corner. To Correa inside. Now here's Thomas to the top of the key over to Stallone. Stallone now to Snody. Snody with a quick jump shot. That one no good. Rebound by Stallone. Second chance, no good. Rebound by Dorney. And here's Cooper Francis. Flyers now in transition. Good hands by Dakari Thomas as Guttering now double teamed, and it's going to go to the Friars. And so far, the first few possessions, Alex, the Friars defense really showing up.
Yeah, the Friars have played great on defense so far. Tristan Correa, Jack Garvey, Louis Stallone, all playing excellent defense here.
And it looked like to be a possession error, so it will go to Chaminade as they'll stay with them with 27 seconds on the shot clock. As that one intercepted by Garvey, but Garvey's foot was on the line according to the referee, so it's going to go to Chaminade, as a lot of Friar fans did not like that one.
Yeah, that was a very questionable call. It looked like he was inbounds on that one.
And it is really early in this game, 5:55 left in the first quarter, Tuesday night here at St. Anthony's. And Alex, it is packed and it is loud.
Friar fans are really stepping up, and it's really loud in here.
Here's Guttering. Guarding Cooper Francis. Francis with the bounce pass. Dorney unable to handle it. And here's Andre Snody. Snody with the steal. He'll drive, draws the contact. Unable to get the shot to go, but it looks like he'll stay with the Friars.
Shot on foul is charged to number 3, Joe Garvey. His first team's first.
So it'll be Garvey inbounding. Gives it off to Correa in the near corner. Now Stallone. Stallone in the post with the left hand. No good. Stallone looking to get his own miss. He got it, but unable to get the putback, but draws contact.
Stallone playing a lot more aggressive tonight, fighting for those loose balls, and he's really looking like he wants to win this game.
Louis Stallone will be at the line for 2 shots for the Friars.
Now Louis Stallone nails the first free throw. St. Anthony's takes its first lead of the game. It's 3-2 Friars, 5:34 left in the first quarter. Now the rebound by Guttering. Guarding drives, gives it off to Dorney. Dorney working on Correa. He's going to draw some contact as the foul is on number 30, Tristan Correa. 5:26 left in the first quarter. St. Anthony's leads by the score of 3-2. Inside, Pizzangrilla, no good. Rebound by Stallone, as he'll give it off to Snody, who will dribble just over the logo now. Over to Dakari Thomas. Thomas to Stallone. Here's Stallone in the post. Fadeaway shot. That one no good. Here's Kieran Dorney. Dorney with his right. That one off the backboard and no good. Friars with another stop on defense.
Friars defense really playing excellent so far, holding the Flyers to just 2 points.
Now the sophomore, Dakari Thomas, working on Gutterding, gives it off to Correa. Now Snowdy in the far corner. Andre Snowdy has Cooper Francis guarding him. Now Snowdy's going to drive to the rack. And that one no good. Rebound by Chaminade, and they have numbers here. As it's Gutterding, he's going to draw contact, but the shot's no good.
Friars foul is charged to number 25, Dakari Thomas.
And all over high school basketball, free throws are so important. We already saw the Friars leave a point on the board. And Chaminade, with all those good shooters, especially from beyond the arc, they have to hit their free throws here as Gutterding nails the first one. Gutterding 2 of 2. Chaminade now takes the lead 4-3 with 4 minutes and 27 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Tristan Correa over to Jack Garvey. Here's Stallone. Stallone working on Kieran Dorney. Stallone over to Garvey. Garvey now with his right to Correa in the corner. Tristan Correa back out to Garvey. 15 on the shot clock. Garvey off the backboard, no good. And the rebound by Kieran Dorney. Now here's Cooper Francis. Francis blocked by Garvey. And here's the Friars in transition. Andre Snowdy at his best.
What a great finish by Snowdy.
Friars take the 5-4 lead with 3 minutes and 46 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Kieran Dorney inside. And a turnover by the Flyers. Looks like it was a travel by Kieran Dorney or an offensive foul. Either way, Friars take over. And Alex, Kieran Dorney coming into this game averaging over 25 points per game. And you know the Friar faithful is going to love seeing him get clamped up like that on that possession. And now here's Garvey. Garvey driving to the rack. No good. Stallone unable to get the rebound. That one trickles out of bounds and Chaminade takes over. Here's Francis. Francis to Dorney. Kieran Dorney for 3. He nails it. 7-5. Chaminade leads with 3:06 left in the first quarter. Snowdy's pass tipped, but Stallone stuffed at the rack by Pizzingrillo. And here's Chaminade in transition. Dorney to Gutterding. Gutterding, no good. Now here's Dakari Thomas. Back and forth we go. Thomas straight to the rack. And he gets it off the backboard and in. But now Chaminade the other way. It's Gutterding to Francis. Over to Dorney. Now here's Coletti. Back to Dorney. Dorney off the screen for 3. And he gets another 3-pointer to go. And here's Garvey. Over to Correa in the corner. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first quarter. St. Anthony's down by 3 as Chaminade leads 10-7. Here's Correa for a corner 3. That one off the mark. Now here's Kieran Dorney. Dorney already has 6 points, gets it to Coletti, but that one tipped by Garvey. Garvey with his second block of the first quarter. Now here's Stallone. Stallone to Correa. Now Thomas, Dakari Thomas for 3. That one no good. Now here's Kieran Dorney. Dorney on the drive. And initially stuffed by Correa, but it looks like Correa had the ball on the line, and it's going to stay with Chaminade. And now 2 players in for the Friars. Cameron DePetris and Jack Walsh come in for St. Anthony's.
Yeah, both players that come off the bench but provide a lot of energy for the Friars. DePetris just a sophomore, Walsh a senior, but both players make a big impact on this Friars team.
Jack Walsh, a lacrosse commit to the University of Virginia. Now inside, it's Kieran Dorney. As it looks like it's going to be an offensive foul on Dorney, and the Friars get possession. 10-7, Chaminade still leads with 1:34 left in the first quarter of play. And here's the Peachers for three. That one no good. Good rebound there by the Friars, as it was Kasperzak on the board. Now here's Snowdy. Snowdy working on Coletti. Now the Peachers. Now Garvey. Garvey's pass a little bit high. Snowdy able to handle it, and Andre Snowdy fires a shot. That one no good. Rebound up for grabs. It was taken by the Flyers. And here's Coletti. Coletti had 17 points against Long Island Lutheran, the top team in the state right now. Now here's Dorney. Kieran Dorney, no good. Rebound by Walsh. Walsh moves ahead to Garvey. Garvey with a nice move and the bucket.
Great finish by Garvey on that one.
Garvey fakes out his man, gets the layup, but a wide open three-point attempt, and almost every Flyer is going to nail that one, as it was Phil Landell. (13-9), Chaminade leads with 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Looks like St. Anne's might hold for the last shot here. But Garvey's going to go ahead and take it. Some contact, but no foul. 8 seconds left. Here's Kieran Dorney. Dorney loses a handle on it. 4 seconds left. Garvey has it. He's going to have to take a shot. Garvey throws one up at the buzzer. That one's no good. And Chaminade takes a 13-9 lead after the first quarter of play. We'll be back with the second quarter after this. Welcome back to the second quarter of play here at St. Anthony's High School. Jared Valluzzi alongside Alex Rocco. And Chaminade leads St. Anthony's by the score of 13-9. As we start the second quarter of play, here's Cooper Francis. Now Matt Coletti. Coletti goes inside, picks up his dribble. Whistle on the play, and Coletti travels. St. Anthony's takes over. And Alex, a big thing we saw in that first quarter for both teams was the transition game.
Yeah, Chaminade getting a lot of their buckets coming off of transition, coming off of the rebounds, and I think that's going to be the key for this game.
Here's Andre Snowdy. Snowdy blows by his guy, and the foul. Snowdy has an opportunity for a three-point play.
That's just Andre doing Andre things. He's been so good this year, and it's just another one of those plays.
So the Friars down 13-11 as Snowdy has an opportunity to cut the deficit to only one. Snowdy from the line, that one's good. St. Anthony's trails by just one. Here's Landell, gives it off to Dorney. Now here's Gutterding. Gutterding to Cooper Francis. Good defense by Snowdy initially, but Francis inside. No good. So St. Anthony's will take over. It's going to be Garvey inbounding. Garvey gives it off to DePetris. Now Garvey being guarded by Gutterding. Lob pass to DePetris. DePetris goes inside. And he's fouled hard by number 55, Darian Parks.
What a good move by the sophomore, join the contact and getting to the line.
And we mentioned that, DePetris is a great three-point shooter, big shots coming at the line right now for him to see if the Friars could tie this contest up. And first free throw is no good. We'll see if he can hit the second shot of two. But speaking of sophomores, Dakari Thomas back in the game for the Friars. And it looks like Jason Layden, a senior, in the game for Chaminade. And the second free throw for DePetris, no good. So Chaminade still leads 13-12 with 7 minutes and 10 seconds left in the second quarter. And here's Gutterding. Guarding off the Landell. Now back to Gutterding. Gutterding with a nice crossover. Picks up his dribble over to Kieran Dorney. Dorney goes inside. Now here's Parks. Back to Gutterding. And here's Landell. Landell drives back to Parks. 7 on the shot clock. And Parks is fouled pretty hard. So Chaminade with a lengthy possession as it ends in a St. Anthony's foul, as we'll see the 6'10" junior Darian Parks at the line to shoot two. Parks' first free throw, no good. As Chaminade still leads 13-12 with 6 minutes and 45 seconds left. As Louis Stallone back in the game for St. Anthony's. Parks' second free throw, no good. Now battle for the loose ball. As Chaminade got to the loose ball first, and a timeout by Coach Rob Paul. So Chaminade's going to stay with it as they take a timeout and will take 1-2. 6:43 left in the second quarter of play. St. Anthony's trails by 1. Welcome back to St. Anthony's High School. Jared Valluzzi alongside Alex Rocco. 6:43 left in the second quarter. Chaminade leads St. Anthony's 13-12. As here's the senior guard, Joseph Guttering. Now Kieran Dorney. Dorney going inside, getting it out to Landell, but Walsh got a hand on it. Flyers still with it, as here's Parks working on Stallone. Now Landell back to Dorney. Dorney being guarded by Snowdy. Here's the matchup we've been talking about, as Kieran Dorney with the contact gets it to fall.
His first, team score. Kieran Dorney at the line for one shot.
Now 15-12, Chaminade leads. 6:21 left in the second quarter. Dorney completes the three-point play as the Flyers now lead by 4. As Snowdy dribbles over half court now, giving it to Stallone. Now here's Dakari Thomas in the near corner. Snowdy over to Jack Walsh. Now here's Cameron DePetris for 3. That one no good. So he's 0 for 2 from beyond the arc. Chaminade still leads by 4. Now Gutterding, deep 3. That one no good. Offensive rebound by the Flyers as Parks got a hand on it. Now we'll see what Chaminade could do with the second chance. As here's Gutterding. As Landell's going to step back, take a three, and he hits it.
The Chaminade team very dangerous from behind the arc. They've made a bunch of threes tonight, and it's really working for them.
As Chaminade now leads 19-12 with 5:20 left in the second quarter. Here's Andre Snody. Snody, that one off the mark. And it'll go to the Flyers. As it looked like it was the Petrus on the offensive foul. And right now the Chaminade defense has been the story of this game, as St. Anthony's only has 12 points with 5:15 left in the second quarter. There's Kieran Dorney. Now Layden over to Parks. As Parks travels on that one, and St. Anthony's will take it right back. But so far in this first half, Alex, it's been Kieran Dorney, and he's done a lot.
Yeah, he's lived up to the hype, the matchup of him and Snody, and he's outplaying Snody right now, really showing off his talent, hitting the three and driving to the bucket.
There's Garvey in the near corner to Thomas. To Corey Thomas over to Correa. And here's Andre Snody. Snody doubled right away, as it'll stay with the Friars. Last touch by Chaminade. As now Cooper Francis back in the game for Chaminade. He averages 12 points per game coming into this contest. As now here's Tristan Correa. 4:44 left in the second quarter. Chaminade leads St. Anthony's 19-12. And here's Andre Snody. Snody gets beneath Kieran Dorney and finishes through the contact.
Another great play by Snody, drawing the contact and getting to the line.
And we saw that from Kieran Dorney earlier working on Snody. He finished through the contact and completed the three-point play, but Snody with the direct answer. And now with that foul, Dorney gets sent to the bench. As Snody unable to complete the three-point play. St. Anthony's trails by 5 to Chaminade with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in this second quarter of play. Here's Gutterding. Gutterding with the pull-up jumper. That one no good. Rebound by Garvey. Now with no Dorney, we'll see who guards Andre Snody on this offensive possession for the Friars. Here's Garvey. Garvey to Snody. Snody doubled right away as Landell got a hand on it. As Coletti is going to come back into the game, Gutterding takes a break for the Flyers. Exactly 4 minutes left in the second quarter. St. Anthony's trails by 5 as Coach Logano takes a timeout. So Alex, just a 30-second timeout here, but St. Anthony's limited to 14 points so far in the second quarter, as Andre Snody was quiet, but he did just make a big play against Kieran Dorney, finishing through the contact.
Yeah, that was a great play by Snody, really, as you said, finishing through the contact. He's made those plays all year long. Good to see him doing it again. But I'm curious to see how the Friars react now. Dorney on the bench, getting into a little foul trouble. Who will step up for the Friars to seize the momentum back?
Yes, St. Anthony's trots back onto the floor now. As a big offensive possession for the Friars, it could be a one-possession game after this, if they convert. As Dorney stays off the floor, as Andre Snody could be a matchup problem here. As now here's Correa to Snody in the middle. Andre Snody as he travels, and Chaminade will take over. 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in the first half of play. Chaminade leads St. Anthony's 19-14. There's Coletti. Play with the crossover to Landell. Back to Landell, being guarded by Snody as he lost the handle, but here's Layden. Over to Coletti. Coletti for three. He nails it. Matt Coletti from downtown. He had 5 of those against Lehigh earlier in the year. 22-14, Chaminade leads. 3 minutes and 18 seconds left in the first half. Louis Stallone with the jump shot. That one's no good. And now Chaminade will look to push. Here's Pizzingrillo through the contact. He gets it to go.
It's a huge momentum swing for the Flyers on that one. Now the lead is pushing to 10.
And Alex, we talked about the transition game in the first quarter, and for the Flyers, there it is again.
Yeah, that was a great play. Now at the line, and he missed that free throw, but the lead is up to 10 now, and the Friars got to step up.
So Chaminade leads 24-14. Here's Correa. Correa back to Snody. It's Andre Snody being guarded by Coletti. Snody with a nice move, getting surrounded by a couple Flyers. As his shot no good, gets his own rebound, and Snody's going to draw contact. He'll be at the line. That's 2:49 left in the second quarter. We'll see if Snody could cut the deficit back to single digits. As St. Anthony's comes into this game 4-0 in league play, Chaminade at 4-1. The Flyers' lone loss came to Holy Trinity, a team St. Anthony's recently beat, and it was the Andre Snody show, dropping 23 points and 17 rebounds that night.
Yeah, he was excellent on that one, all over the floor, and he actually hit the game-winning free throws.
As he hit his first free throw here, as Friars only trail by 9 now. As the Petrus and Hackett are in the game for St. Anthony's. Snody's second free throw, that one's no good, as rebound by Parks for the Flyers. And here's Landell. Landell drives, kicks out to Coletti. And here's Cooper Francis working on Jack Garvey. Francis dribbles into the corner now, still with it. Here's Landell. Over to Layden. Layden working on Hackett, back to Landell. Landell with a nice move. Pass to Francis, he was unable to handle it at first. But it's going to stay with Chaminade. 2 minutes and 19 seconds left in the first half. Chaminade leads 24-15.
Look at the shot clock. It's on. Got him. Gotta go.
As Landell's going to take a deep three as the shot clock was about to expire. Good rebound from Parks there. As fresh 35 on the clock. As Coletti gives the Parks, unable to handle it. Now St. Anthony's has an opportunity in transition. Daniel Hackett for three. He hits it.
Huge three by Daniel Hackett, really getting the Friars back into this one.
And Hackett, a guy we haven't seen too much off the bench, but he comes in there, hits a big three. Friars trail only by 6. Here's Francis. Francis picks up his dribble. Phil Landell now being guarded by Stallone. And Landell for three. That one no good. Rebound as the Petrus is going to handle it. And St. Anthony's gets a much-needed stop on defense. A minute 30 left in the second quarter of play. St. Anthony's trails by 6. Here's Garvey. Garvey to Hackett. Now here's Snody. Over to Garvey. Garvey, that one taken away. Good steal by Landell. Landell, that one's stuffed by Snody, but it's going to be called goaltending. And the Flyers' lead extends to 8. That was a close one there. Good hustle play by Andre Snody.
Yeah, great play by Snody just to get back in time.
Here's Garvey to Hackett. Hackett's going to fire another three. That's unable to get the bounce. We'll see who gets the rebound there. As good play there by Gutterding, and Gutterding off the backboard and in. Chaminade lead back up to 10. 42 seconds left. Chaminade up 28-18. Louis Stallone from the free throw line. He'll get it to go. 28 seconds left in the first half, so it looks like Chaminade will hold for the last shot as the Flyers lead by 8. 15 seconds now. The shot clock is turned off. Here's Landell. Landell still with it. 4 seconds left. Here's Cooper Francis. Francis got the fire shot stolen by DePetris. And he will just hold it. Good defense there from the Friars to end the half. But at the end of the first half, Chaminade leads 28-20. And Alex, what we saw in the first half from Kieran Dorney was something dominant in the first quarter, but then it wasn't just Dorney, as the Flyers really showed their transition game and their ability to hit the three.
Yeah, the Flyers offense, really came alive in the second half, really showed all facets. The transition game, as you mentioned, the 3-point, that's always been there for them. But now it's time for the Friars to go back into the locker room and really step up on defense. They have to, as Chaminade held them to 20 points, they have to hold them to get back into the game.
And the Chaminade defense has been dominant. We are at a halftime break. We'll be back for the start of the third quarter here at St. Anthony's High School. Welcome back to St. Anthony's High School for the second half of action of this Catholic League basketball showdown. St. Anthony's trails Chaminade by the score of 28-20. And Alex, in that first half, we saw a lot of Chaminade and we saw a lot of Kieran Dorney.
Yeah, Kieran Dorney finished the half with 11 points. Really was all over the court. Transition game and hitting the three. Excellent player.
Here's a guy that needs to step up for the Friars. It's Andre Snody. And here's Tristan Correa back to Snody. Now Tristan Correa is going to try a three. And Correa nails it.
That's exactly what the Friars needed coming out of the half. Hitting a three to jump out the gate.
And Correa's hit a couple threes so far on the season, as he usually gets about one per game. Now here's Dorney. And here's Coletti. Back to Dorney. Dorney tries a three. That one rattles in. So Chaminade answers right away as they're up 31-23 with 7:15 left in the fourth quarter. As a turnover by the Friars, as here's Chaminade, it's Gutterding. Gutterding with a nice move and finishes with the left. Chaminade lead back up to 10. That's Stallone to Correa in the far corner. Correa's going to give it to Garvey. Garvey back to Correa. As Correa's going to try another three. He's got another one.
Big shot by Correa. He's really starting to heat up this half. His second three.
As now here's Cooper Francis. As that one's stolen away, but unable to handle it was Garvey. As it's going to go back to the Flyers. So Chaminade leads 33-26 with 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Gutterding. Gutterding turns it over as Snody with the steal. And Snody will look to settle things. 6:10 left in the third quarter. St. Anthony's trails by 7. Here's DePetris over to Garvey. Now here's Snody. Snody to Garvey. Back to Snody. Snody inside, off the backboard and in. And he'll get a trip to the line.
Andre Snody drawing contact once again. He's really playing well, driving to the hole once again.
As Snody will look to make this a 4-point game with this free throw. Snody's free throw no good, as the Friars still trail by 5. Now 3-point attempt, it was Coletti, no good. Coletti's going to try another one, and he'll get it to go as the Chaminade second opportunity pays off.
Second chance points are huge.
Here's Correa to Snody. Snody, here's Garvey. Garvey's going to try a three. Jack Garvey, no good. Rebound by Snody, and Snody with the second chance opportunity, and the Friars get a bucket.
Snody coming out hot in this half, really going straight to the hole.
Snody had 17 rebounds against Holy Trinity. We know he's good on the glass. He shows it there. Correa with some solid defense. As Tristan Correa, he did a good job on Holy Trinity's TJ Long and Mike Sixsmith, as he showed some good defense there on Joseph Gutterding, who now takes a break for the Flyers. Now Coletti blocked by Correa as he makes another play on the defensive end of the court. Now here's Snody. Under Snody, here's Garvey. Jack Garvey back to Snody. Snody's going to try a three. He nails it. Andre Snody from downtown.
That's Andre's 7th point of the half. He's really coming out hot.
St. Anthony's only trails by 3 now. Here's Yondeli. Over to Coletti. Coletti for 3. That one no good. Rebound by Stallone. And St. Anthony's on a bit of a run here. As looks like Garvey's going to draw a foul. And St. Anthony's, with 5 minutes left in the second quarter, only had 12 points. And now, so far, 4 minutes left in the third quarter, they already put up 13 as they only trail by 3. And here's the Petrus. Petrus throws it up. That one intercepted by Dorney. And there's Cooper Francis. Francis with a great move, but he airballs the floater. And we'll see who the last touch was, and it's going to stay with Chaminade. 4:01 left in the third quarter. Chaminade leads 36-33. Here's Coletti. Coletti to Dorney. Dorney working on Correa. Dorney puts up that one short. Once again, great defense by Tristan Correa.
Correa's played great defense all game long.
Here's Snowdy. Snowdy with the drive off the backboard and in. Andre Snowdy.
It's been the Snowdy show this half.
Here's Francis inside. And Pizengrillo off the backboard and in. Chaminade's lead back up to 3 with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Stallone. Stallone gives it off to Garvey. Now Stallone in the far corner. 3 minutes and 15 seconds left in the third. St. Anthony's trails by 3. Snowdy in the corner. 3 points up by Correa. That one way off as Chaminade now gets back on the offensive end. Here's Coletti. Yandley gives it off to Pizengrillo. Great move by Dorney. Dorney to the rack, off the backboard and in. Chaminade leads by 5. There's almost a turnover there, but Garvey right to the rack. Jack Garvey will not be denied, and the Friars only trail by 3.
Great move by Garvey on that one.
Here's Phil Yandley. Yandley gives it off to Dorney. Kieran Dorney for 3. Solid defense by Correa once again, and St. Anthony's down by 3 with the ball. 2:20 left in the third quarter. Here's Snowdy. As that one knocked away by Yandley, but it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chaminade. So Chaminade goes relatively big here as 6'10" Darian Parks back in the game as Kieran Dorney also stays on the floor. Give and go, but that one taken away by Dorney. Here come the Flyers. Here's just Cooper Francis. Francis inside. Gives it off to Parks. Darian Parks, no good. Rebound by Stallone. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. St. Anthony's down by 3. Here's Dakari Thomas. Thomas with a stutter step. And timeout taken by the Friars. As it is a full timeout. We'll take one too. St. Anthony's trails by 3 with 1:54 left in the third. Welcome back to St. Anthony's High School as we're about to get back to action. 1:54 left in the third quarter of play. St. Anthony's only trailing by 3. And Alex, 17 points in this third quarter for the Friars. The offense has really started to show up here.
Yeah, Coach Logano always says that the first 4 minutes of the third quarter are huge. It provides a momentum swing, and that's exactly what the Friars came out and did. As you said, scoring 17 points so far in the quarter, and they've really gotten themselves back into this one.
Friars down by 3. With the balls, Garvey inbounds it to Snowdy. Now Snowdy to Stallone. Here's DePietris. Now Garvey. Garvey to Thomas in the far corner. Here's Garvey Thomas back to Garvey. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Stallone back to Garvey. Garvey drives. And he's going to draw a contact. Look at the foul is going to go on Parks. So now Garvey's going to step up to the free throw line for 2 big ones here. And Garvey unable to get the first one to go. So a big second free throw here. 1:34 left in this third quarter. Chaminade leads St. Anthony's by the score of 40-37. As Garvey goes 0 for 2 from the stripe. So now here's Gutterding. Gutterding being guarded by Thomas. Pick from Parks. Here's Kieran Dorney. Dorney open jump shot, and he's going to hit that one just about every time. 42-37, Chaminade leads. 1:10 left in the third quarter, but here's Andre Snowdy for the Friars. As Snowdy past to Thomas. And here's Stallone. Now Snowdy inside, taking on a couple guys. That one is short. That's good keeping there by the Flyers. Here's Gutterding. 47 seconds left in the third quarter. And just about a 17-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Cooper Francis. Francis to Parks, that one taken away. Now here's Snowdy. 27 seconds left. Shot clock now turned off. Andre Snowdy with a good move, but he's going to lose that one, and the Flyers will take over. As now Kasperzak checks into the game for St. Anthony's, and Yandeli into the game for Chaminade. So 21 seconds left in this third quarter. We'll see if Chaminade holds for the last shot. Now 10 seconds left. Gutterding still with it. Here's Yandeli. 4 seconds left. Chaminade's going to have to put up a shot. Yandeli for 3. And that one close, but it rattles out as Chaminade leads St. Anthony's 42-37. Alex, we said St. Anthony's needed to get the offense going. They did just that, but they do still trail 42-37.
Yeah, overall it was a productive quarter for the Friars. They got right back into this game, only down by 5 now. And as you mentioned, scored 17 points in this half. Offense was really good. Defense stepped up. And if he would have hit that 3 there, it would have been bigger, but thank God he didn't. But now the Friars enter in the fourth, only down by 5. And it's going to be the Andre Snowdy show for the Friars here.
The Snowdy will have to step up. And in this break, we'll take one as well. St. Anthony's trails by 5. We'll be back with the big fourth quarter of action after this. Welcome back to St. Anthony's High School. Fourth quarter of action just getting underway. St. Anthony's trails Chaminade 42-37.
Go Darian! Go Darian!
Here's Andre Snowdy. Snowdy goes inside. Snowdy, that one no good. Fight for the rebound. And it's dragged down by Dorney. Now here's Coletti. Coletti's still with it here. As he's going to give it off to Francis. Francis drives. That one taken away by Garvey.
Garvey's playing excellent on the defensive side of the ball, has a couple blocks and a couple steals.
As Andre Snowdy almost mishandled it, he stays with it. As Stallone still with it. As there's Kasperzak. Kasperzak picks up his dribble. Stallone pump fakes. Louis Stallone. As it's going to be a blocking foul. As Stallone with a good move getting inside. But it'll be Cooper Francis on the foul. So Stallone shooting 2 free throws, and St. Anthony's hasn't been great from the line tonight, as they'll need to change that up here. Stallone's first free throw, and he misses that one. So St. Anthony's still trails by 5. Stallone will get another crack at it. Now, Dakari Thomas will take a break for St. Anthony's. Tristan Correa back into the game. $7:14 left in the fourth quarter. Chaminade leads St. Anthony's 42-37. As a crucial free throw here for St. Anthony's to get them within 4. Stallone's second attempt, that one no good. Rebound by Dorney, and Chaminade's going to push it. Here's Coletti. Matt Coletti for 3. That one no good. Rebound by Correa. Now 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter of play. Here's Snowdy. Snowdy blocked by Dorney. Now here's Chaminade guttering back to Dorney. Dorney draws the contact. He'll go to the line. So it'll be Garvey charged with the foul. And Kieran Dorney shooting at the free throw line. As Dorney's going to hit that one. 6 minutes and 53 seconds left in this game. Chaminade leads 43-37 against the Friars. And it is now a 3-possession game as Chaminade gets the lead back up to 7. And here's Garvey. Garvey with the pull-up jumper. That one in and out. Rebound. Snowdy had it for a second. He still does. And it looks like he's going to draw a foul. So St. Anthony's will not shoot. It'll be Garvey inbounding. 6 minutes and 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Back screen coming, Kieran! Back screen coming, Kay!
Here's Snowdy. As Snowdy gets the 9, now here's Kieran Dorney. Dorney in the corner. Chaminade three-pointer, no good, as it was Guttering who couldn't get it to go. Now 6:24 left in the game. St. Anthony still trails by 7. Garvey to Stallone. Stallone to Snowdy, as last touch by Guttering, as St. Anthony's will stay with it. As Coach Logano will take a timeout for the Friars. And with just 6:15 left in this game, St. Anthony's held to 37 points. As the Chaminade defense has really stepped up in the last few games, and now tonight as well.
Yeah, Chaminade has been all attacking the ball, double-teaming Andre Snowdy. They've been excellent, getting many steals and blocking a couple shots, and that's what really has kept the Friars' offense at bay. They haven't really gotten going the way that they have been in games before, and that's why they're down this one.
Yeah, we might need to see a couple of these three-pointers, actually. But Cameron DePietris has not seen the floor, but we have seen a lot of Bobby Kasperzak on the floor, as he's a good hustler.
Yeah, he's really playing well, getting in there, mixing it up on defense, and getting a bunch of much needed rebounds on that one.
Yeah, but we'll see what Andre Snowdy and company can do for the Friars on their next offensive possession. They do trail by 7 with 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter, but in that win against Trinity, who was previously the top team in the league before St. Anthony's took them down. They did trail for a lot of that game, including towards the end before Snowdy came in clutch, hitting those 2 free throws. But we'll see what the St. Anthony's offense has in store for us as the Friars will come back onto the floor. As it's Garvey, Kasperzak, Snowdy, Stallone, and Correa for St. Anthony's, or the 5 out there. 22 seconds left on the shot clock and 6:15 in the game. Here's Garvey. Garvey by the logo now. Here's Kasperzak. Over to Correa. Here's Stallone. Here's Snowdy. Just under 6 minutes left. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Snowdy's going to have to put it up. And here's Stallone. Stallone a jumper, and he hits the long 2-pointer. Stallone at 6'8", still showing off the range. St. Anthony's only trails by 5. Here's Coletti, gives it off to Francis. Francis Gutterding. Gutterding goes inside. Now Francis in the corner. He's going to attempt the 3. That one well short. Rebound by Stallone. Now Snowdy's going to try a 3. That one off the mark. Here's Dorney working on Correa. And the block by Stallone.
Huge block by Stallone on that one.
As Correa takes up just 5 minutes left in this game, St. Anthony still trails by 5. 44-39, Chaminade leads. Here's Garvey. Garvey to Stallone now. Here's Tristan Correa. Inside it's Louis Stallone. Over to Kasperzak. That one no good. Rebound by Francis. And here's Gutterding. Gutterding inside Dorney, but that one's going to be off Correa's foot. So 4 minutes and 34 seconds left in this game. Chaminade leads by 5. And here's Gutterding. Here's Pizzangrillo back to Gutterding. He's going to go inside. Here's Cooper Francis for 3. No good. Rebound by DePietris. Now approaching the 4-minute mark. St. Anthony still trails by 5. Here's Snowdy. Now Garvey to Stallone down low. Louis Stallone with the right. That one no good. As Snowdy with a good hustle play. But it's going to go to Chaminade. 3 minutes and 49 seconds left in this game. Chaminade leads by 5. Here's Coletti. Coletti gets by his man. Now Gutterding. Here's Cooper Francis. Francis now to Pizzangrillo. Here's Coletti. Coletti back to Francis. Cooper Francis, jump shot, no good. But the offensive rebound by Dorney.
That was a huge rebound by Dorney on that one, keeping the ball in for Chaminade.
3 minutes and 16 seconds left in this game. Chaminade up by 5. Here's Coletti. Coletti now to Dorney. Here's Kieran Dorney. Dorney on the drive. Spin move. Dorney blocked by Stallone. And now here's St. Anthony's. They have numbers. Here's Andre Snowdy. Beautiful move and the finish.
What a move by Snowdy. The transition game has been there for him all night long.
St. Anthony's only trails by 3. 2:48 left in the fourth quarter. And Alex, this place is getting loud.
It's rocking here.
The three-pointer, Gutterding. No good. Rebound by Garvey. Now Garvey to Snowdy. Andre Snowdy working on Dorney. 2:28 left in this game. Snowdy drives. Andre Snowdy gives it off to Correa. 17 seconds left on the shot clock. 2 minutes, 15 seconds left. Snowdy goes inside, a lot of contact as he'll get his own rebound. Snowdy blocked by Dorney. Fans looking for a call, nothing there though.
Dorney playing great defense. He's really showing why he's one of the top players in this league.
Now Dorney working on Stallone. And it looks like they're going to call a foul on Stallone as Chaminade will not shoot, but they'll retain possession as Gutterding will inbound. So timeout for Chaminade, but Alex, 2 minutes left in this game. Chaminade up by 3, and they have the ball here. And on offense, if they get a bucket here, it's going to make it very tough for St. Anthony's to come back and win. But if you're Coach Paul for the Flyers, what are you doing here on this possession?
I mean, the obvious answer would be going to Kieran Dorney. He's been excellent all game long. Give the ball to him, and with the way he's shooting tonight, it's most likely to go in. But the Friars are, Tristan Correa has to be on Dorney. Correa's played great defense all night, contesting most of his shots. And if Correa plays the defense he's been playing tonight, it's going to make it tough for Dorney to make his shots.
And say the Friars do get a stop on defense, or even if they don't, they're going to need points right away. If you're Coach Logano and you're on offense for the Friars, what are you doing here?
Look for Andre Snowdy or Jack Garvey. They've had the hot hands all night. Snowdy in transition, getting to the rack, has been excellent drawing contact. So just get the ball to Andre Snowdy, your best player.
We've always talked about Kieran Dorney and Andre Snowdy. They are the go-to players in this situation. Chaminade players back onto the court. As it's Gutterding, Coletti, Dorney, Pisangrillo, and Yandeli for Chaminade. For St. Anthony's, Garvey, Stallone, DePetris, Correa, and Snowdy. 2 minutes left in this game. Chaminade 44, St. Anthony's 41. Inbounding is Coletti. As DePetris gets a hand on it. Solid inbound defense there from the Friars. Now Coletti looking for a guy, gets it out to Dorney. Dorney now doubled back to Coletti. This play taken away, but a whistle on the play. And it's going to be a foul on the Friars.
That did not look like a foul on Snowdy on that one. Yeah, I don't know how you can call that one in such a tight game. 1:56 left. Not a good call.
So now Chaminade stays with it. It's Pisangrillo looking for Coletti. He passes it over to him. Coletti goes off the screen. Now here's Gutterding. Gutterding drives. Gutterding, good pass to Pisangrillo. Rejected by Snowdy.
What a block by Snowdy on that one.
Now Coletti fires for 3. Coletti, no good. Fight for the rebound. And what a play by Yandeli to get it out to Dorney. St. Anthony's in a need for another stop. And now here's Coletti. Coletti has been a three-point threat all year long as Coach Paul is going to take a timeout. And what a sequence we just saw there, Alex, as the St. Anthony's defense, very, very tight. Andre Snowdy with an electric block, but the Flyers still have the ball.
Yeah, that was a great block by Snowdy, potentially game-saving. But as you mentioned, great effort by the Flyers to get the ball back, and it's in their possession. They can dribble the clock down, and the Friars defense just got to stay tough and not let them score.
So Chaminade up by 3 now. 17 seconds left on the shot clock. Minute 14 left in the game. So definitely still a lot of time here, but the St. Anthony's defense really has to keep on doing what it's been doing for this next possession, and the last thing they need is Chaminade to hit a 3.
Yeah, the Friars defense has played excellent all night. Tristan Correa, Andre Snowdy, all have been playing excellent on that side of the ball. So just keep doing what they're doing and hope Chaminade does not make their shot.
So now the timeout is over as a minute 14 left in this game. Chaminade still leads St. Anthony's by the score of 44-41. As now a little bit of change in the lineup as Dakari Thomas, the sophomore, into the game for St. Anthony's. as Cameron DePietris, Tristan Correa, Andre Snody, and Louis Stallone will join him. 17 on the shot clock. It's Gutterding inbounding. Over to Francis, back to Gutterding. Gutterding by the logo. Gutterding tight defense by Thomas. Now here's Dorney. Dorney working on Correa. Dorney! And it's going to go against Chaminade. St. Anthony's will take over. What great defense by the Friars.
Excellent defense by Tristan Correa on that one, forcing Dorney for the turnover. And the Friars crowd is really electric here.
Now Corey Thomas back onto the bench after he provides some great defense. Garvey back on. A minute left here. St. Anthony's down by 3. Here's Snody. Snody to Stallone. Stallone back to Snody. 52 seconds left here. St. Anthony still trails by 3. Here's Correa. Correa picks up his dribble to Stallone. Stallone to Garvey. Garvey drives. Jack Garvey. No good. Rebound by DePietris. Cameron DePietris. No good. Rebound by Stallone. Now here's Garvey. Garvey unable to get it to go. Snody off the backboard and in. Andre Snody.
What a great shot by Snody. Great effort for the Friars for keeping that ball in. And now just a 1-point game, 30 seconds left.
And it seemed like it was the 5th chance on that one, but Andre Snody comes up clutch with the bucket. St. Anthony's only trails by 1 now, but with 30 seconds left and Chaminade inbounding, they either got to go for a steal or a foul here, you think?
Yeah, go for the steal first. If you can't get that, send Chaminade to the line. With this crowd screaming the way it is, it's going to be hard for them to make their free throws.
And as I said earlier in the stream, in high school basketball, free throws have really decided games a lot this season, as we saw with Andre Snody hitting 2 to send the Friars to an unbeaten league record. But now Chaminade, they can hit a couple free throws here and ice the game, or at least make it a 3-point game, or they can miss and give St. Anthony's a serious chance to take the lead. But the last person you want to send to the line is Kieran Dorney. Of course, the Flyers will be looking for him here.
Yeah, he's been so electric all game long, hitting the 3, just doing everything. He's their best player, and he's playing like it.
As the timeout is over, 30.5 seconds left in this game. St. Anthony's trails by 1. The Corey Thomas back on the floor for the Friars. Now Coletti inbounding. Coletti can't find the guy, and he's going to have to call a timeout. Great defense by St. Anthony's.
Exactly, as you just said, great defense by St. Anthony's, not letting them inbound the ball and them having to take another timeout.
And Alex, this crowd has gotten extremely loud here in the 4th quarter of play. Definitely seems like it had an effect on Coletti there, trying to inbound the ball, as we have a 30-second timeout here. St. Anthony's going to try to do that again here.
Yeah, all the Friar fans in the stands have really made this a tough atmosphere for Chaminade to play. And if the Friars play that defense as they did on the inbound, it's going to be hard for them to inbound the ball.
So we'll see what Chaminade could do, see if they can find a guy and get to the line. Same 5 guys out there for St. Anthony's. As once again, Coletti will be the one inbounding. Coletti looking for a guy. As it was stolen by Snody. Over to Stallone, but there's a whistle on the play. And a lot going on by the Friar bench, as it looks like it was a foul on Chaminade. We'll see what the call is going to be. The Friar fans are loving it. And St. Anthony's is going to have possession.
What a play by Andre Snody to draw the foul on that one to steal the ball. He's been excellent, their best player by far in the year, and he's really playing like it.
As Garvey's going to be the one inbounding after an unbelievable play by Snody to put them in this position. 29 seconds left in the game. Chaminade 44, St. Anthony's 43. Here's Snody. Snody being guarded by Dorney. And timeout by Coach Logano. 30-second timeout here by Chaminade. But what inbound defense by the Friars there, and all I could say, Andre Snody coming up big there.
Friars have played great defense all night, and especially on the inbounds, not letting him inbound the ball in the first then. Chaminade having to call a timeout. Then again on this one, Andre Snody tipping it and then drawing the foul. Excellent play by Snody. On the offensive side, he's been electric all game long, and on the defensive side, he's been just as great. And now, for Coach Logano, I mean, I would go to Snody for this one, just for the way he's been playing tonight.
And this is a really similar situation to what we saw at Holy Trinity. St. Anthony's trailed 52-51, and they had the ball for the last shot. They gave it to Snody, got fouled, but he hit both free throws. We'll see what the Friars do on this last possession. We'll see if they give it to Snody or if they'll try to confuse Chaminade, but it's going to be Garvey inbounding. 26.9 seconds left. Now here's Snody. Snody to Correa. Correa back to Snody. Snody with the drive. Andre Snody. He gets it to go. Andre Snody.
What a shot by Snody.
Now here's Dorney. Dorney loses it. St. Anthony's possession with 10.3 seconds left.
What a sequence of events for the Friars. Snody hitting the potential game-winning shot, and Dorney losing the ball on the other end.
10.3 seconds left. It's Garvey inbounding. He gets it to Snody. Snody fouled immediately. And once again, we'll have to see big free throws from Andre Snody.
Snody has that clutch gene. He made the 2 against Holy Trinity. And what a play by Snody on the other end. Then Dorney losing the ball over here. Excellent sequence of events for the Friars. Andre going to the line with the Friars up by 1.
9 seconds left in this game. St. Anthony's 45, Chaminade 44. Snody from the line. He nails the first one. Andre Snody makes it a 2-point game.
Snody's clutch.
(46-44). This one can make it a 3-point game. And Snody goes 2 for 2. Huge. Now Gutterding calls a timeout, getting over the line. Timeout by Chaminade. 7 seconds left in this game. Chaminade trails by 3, but they are the best 3-point shooting team in this Catholic League overall. And if you're Coach Paul, you got to design a play here. You trail 47-44. And I've asked you this question multiple times on this broadcast and previous broadcasts, Alex. In this situation, where are you going and what are you doing if you're Chaminade?
I mean, the obvious answer would be Kieran Dorney. He's been excellent all night, but as you mentioned before, Chaminade is the best 3-point shooting team. Look for guys like Joe Gutterding, Matt Coletti, or Cooper Francis to all shoot from beyond the line.
So 7 seconds left here. This place has erupted in the second half of play. It's been the doing of Andre Snody, as he has been straight up unbelievable. But now a lengthy timeout here. Flyers really drawing up a play. We'll see if they do go to Dorney, but with 7 seconds left, you'd imagine it'd either be him taking a 3 or one of his teammates. So timeout has expired now, and both teams coming back onto the floor. As it's Stallone, Garvey, Correa, Snody, and Dakari Thomas on the floor for St. Anthony's. For Chaminade, Francis, Coletti, Yondeli, Gutterding, and of course Kieran Dorney. St. Anthony's needs one more stop. It's going to be Gutterding inbounding. Inbound deep by Snody, as that one off Snody's foot. As St. Anthony's has had some clutch inbound D so far. It's going to be Gutterding giving it another try. Gutterding bounce pass to Coletti. And smart by Coach Logano, as he is going to be deciding to do that game foul instead. He has to be careful as Chaminade decides not to shoot, because then they'll get 3 shots from the line. But now Gutterding gives it Dorney. Dorney stole by Dakari Thomas. Dakari Thomas with the layup. St. Anthony's is going to win the basketball game. St. Anthony's beats Chaminade. St. Anthony's beats Chaminade 49-44.
What a comeback for the Friars. Dakari Thomas stealing it to close out the game, but what a comeback.
Dakari Thomas, the sophomore, with the steal, and St. Anthony's beats Chaminade 49-44. Alex, the comeback by the Friars. This place has erupted, and what a win for St. Anthony's.
Excellent comeback win for the Friars. This team never quits. Andre Snowdy